expectations to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little... on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Randall. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And he buries his first look.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Duran, the screen. To the paint. And the dunk by Duran.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Rose. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for a bit. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Cunningham. No good. Unable to win this run.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now here's Randall. Averaging around 6 a game. Outside Reed. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. And stolen by Cunningham. And now the Pistons in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Giddey with it. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Thompson right side. Randall pulls down the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Second chance shot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Harris the screen. There's Cunningham with a 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Rose with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Thompson's got the second bucket on the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Pass to Buzelis. Off the mark there with a 3.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Hero nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Jones. And there's the drive. The 3, Smith. Sinks the tray. 9 seconds left in the first quarter here. Stewart outside. Here's Mourning. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a...
13, the ball. 22.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Smith outside. Clock at 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Beasley on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Right side, Green. Pass to Williams. Jones in the post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Schroeder. Still without a bucket. Takes it inside. Pass to Holland. Stewart outside. Yep, that one goes.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Pistons trail up by 6. Pass to Holland. Here's Mourning. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Misses the one-handed jam.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Nevitt. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Top of the key jumper, no good. Beasley for three. Knocks down the long J. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Reed for three. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson in the post. 6 points for him. They now take the lead. Thompson's got 8.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Now here's Reed. Pass to Randall. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And here's Harris. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. They grab their own miss. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Reed for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low. And it's Randall with the jam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Substitution on the floor.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
On the attack, Rose. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the take. Rose with the bucket. And now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first one falls.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11. Outside read. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Rose outside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's Giddey missing.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
Here's Rose. Poke loose.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
And the shot goes.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. Inside. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
So both teams changing it up here. And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mourning. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A play like that can be a real shot in the arm for a squad. Maybe help them build a little momentum.
Hey, you love to see that kind of energy with the game hanging in the balance. Now here's Smith. Picked by Smith. Here's Alexander Walker. Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Harris on the wing. Thompson outside. Out to Harris. For the lead. Chicago with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Left side, Green. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Mourning. A tight one here in Detroit. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside, Green. No good on the triple. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Here's Thompson. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Alexander Walker. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 2-on-1. Thompson. Nice persistence to tip it back in. And it's a 3-point Pistons lead.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
On the wing, Green. Harris with the drive. Oh, there's the alley. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Outside, Williams. And no good. The dry spell continues. Driving to the basket.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And so it's Detroit closing up. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Detroit leading by 7. And here's Cunningham outside. Counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
On the attack, Rose. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Bulls trail by 8. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, pretty lefty shot by Randall. I just love a good teardrop.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Hero for 3. They get the rebound. Over Giddey. Hero, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And the layup falls. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Bulls trail by 8. To the middle. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hero. Over Giddey. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Now Giddey. And that one's good.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Thompson. Who poked away. Bulls trail by 6. Rose left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Rose into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Thompson. Softly drops in the floater. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Rose. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
6 on the shot clock. Denied. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it to Hero. Up again. And so here is Chicago. Here's Rose. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the easy stuff.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham with the ball. Thompson outside. Counted!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
There's 10 seconds left to the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Reed for three. Misses the tray. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
Not to fall in love. Baby, I can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs. I know that I'm around this time. No, you need to dance. Move around to the strings I play. Baby girl, you're so fine. If you're down, we can need some time. Need to dance. Day to day, day.
So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. All around me true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like a, I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some litter. Sure on the subject. You sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a, but remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man. These girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part, play your part.
To choose it, lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Baby, you been rolling solo, time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side, if you know what I mean. I show you you've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street, walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with some $1,000 up on my back.